Hi and welcome to SBR Picks. I'm your host Nadia Holtz, and today we're taking a look at some great player props for NFL Week 2. All these props are from Bet365. With us today is SBR contributor Jordan Sharp. Hey Jordan, how are you doing today?
I'm doing good, Nadia. How are you?
Good, thanks. All right, so let's get right into it. For your first prop, you have someone I've never heard of scoring a touchdown this week. Tell me about Isaiah Crowell.
So Isaiah Crowell is the rookie running back for the Cleveland Browns from the University of Georgia. And now with Ben Tate hurting his knee last week for the Cleveland Browns, the Browns are going to go kind of have to go to a rookie tandem at running back right now between Crowell and, of course, their draft pick from this past season, Terrence West. Now, even though Crowell went undrafted, it was more for personal reasons than it was on the field reasons. This guy is pretty talented. He's got a really big frame, and he's going to probably take not a lot of carries in this game, but he's likely going to get the goal line work. He scored 2 touchdowns last week for the Cleveland Browns. Terrence West, not the type of guy that's going to work in the red zone that much. Probably more with the in-between the 20s guy, which I think if the Browns do get down into the red zone and get some scoring opportunities this week, I think Crowell is going to have a pretty good shot at scoring another touchdown this weekend at plus 150 from Bet365. The value is absolutely there to accompany him this week as well. So I think he's a pretty good play here to score a touchdown.
And for your second player prop Sunday, you're looking at the Sunday night game and the Bears' Marcellus Bennett to score a touchdown. What is so intriguing about these NFL odds?
So the first really intriguing part about it is the Bears have some wide receiver injury issues right now. Both Alshon Jeffrey and Brandon Marshall are both a little banged up right now. They're both questionable to play. I think probably, if I had to guess, Marshall will play and Jeffrey might sit out. But either way, if both of them miss, that gives even more value to Martellus Bennett in this game. I think the Bears are going to look at him. Last week, I think he had 70 yards and a touchdown. And this week, especially with those 2 receivers banged up, Jay Cutler could be looking his way a lot more. And at plus 190, that's an incredible value for a guy that, A, scored a touchdown last week and probably has even better value to try and score a touchdown this week. Now, he will have Patrick Willis defending him, but Patrick Willis is not an inside linebacker. He's just taking over that position while the Niners wait on Navarro Bowman to recover from that knee injury that he suffered last year in the playoffs. So Willis, even though he did a pretty good job of locking down Jason Witten this past week, Martellus Bennett is much bigger, much faster, and probably a tougher cover for Patrick Willis this week. And I think he's got pretty much about a good 6 inches on Willis. And if that's the case, if they get down on the red zone, Jay Cutler is going to be looking Martellus Bennett's way. And at plus 190, the value is just extremely too good, way too good to pass up right now.
Sounds good. Okay, so you're staying in the Sunday night game for your final play and going with a prop on Vernon Davis, the other tight end in this game. Do you see him scoring a touchdown again this week after scoring 2 a week ago?
You know, he could score a touchdown, but that's not where I'm going with this one. I'm staying with the tight ends here in this game, but I'm going with his receiving yards total at 55.5. I'm going with the over here against the Chicago Bears at minus 130. I think Davis, even though he only had 44 yards last week, he tends to play a lot better at home. In fact, last season, if you look at his home road splits, he averages about 20 more yards per game, receiving yards per game when playing at home, 67 at home to about 47 on the road. His touchdown numbers stay pretty similar here. And against the Bears defense, a defense that normally does give up plenty of yards and some touchdowns to tight ends, I think Vernon Davis could be in for another big day, but I don't really want to bet on his touchdown price from Bet365 because after having 2 touchdowns last week, it's way too chalked up this week. Instead, I think the receiving yards total is where you're going to get the most value from Davis tonight on Sunday night at minus 130.
All right, Jordan, we really appreciate your time and these valuable free picks. Have a great rest of the weekend.
All right, thanks, Nadia.
For SBR Picks, this is Nadia Holtz.
The SBR Network offers free sports picks and game breakdowns, big money free betting contests year-round, a real-time Vegas-style odds monitoring service, and much more. So come see for yourself. To stay updated on SBR news and promotions, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Google+, and do be sure to subscribe to the Sportsbook Review YouTube channel to catch all our daily sports shows.